All right, got a story here about a grandmother stopping a passenger from entering the cockpit on a Delta flight.
This is the fallout after a Georgia grandmother took down an unruly passenger she says was trying to storm the
I got her gaffled up, don't they?
cockpit.
I felt like my life was in danger.
Nicole Pruitt was on Delta Flight 937 from Atlanta to Tucson last week when she said she noticed a woman repeatedly trying to enter the plane's cockpit.
I got her down on the ground.
Trying to enter the cockpit. And she's the only one that intervened?
It wasn't hard to do because I think she wasn't even expecting it. And at that moment, I told the flight attendants, I said, could you please get some restraints for her? And I would say she was very strong, but my determination was even stronger.
The Army vet and grandmother
That's right. She said my determination was stronger.
to 7 grandchildren says her military training was crucial in de-escalating the incident.
I knew that I had to take care of myself at the end of the day.
The flight was rerouted back
Good for her. Good for her for stepping in, intervening, and de-escalating the situation.
to Atlanta before redeparting for Tucson. The FAA confirming the woman was suffering from a medical emergency. Delta Airlines saying in a statement, Delta sincerely appreciates the actions of our crew and customers for de-escalating this situation. We apologize to our customers for the delay and thank them for their understanding.
Yeah, that's the wrong place for that type of activity. I mean, you're thousands of miles up in the air and you have a disrupted passenger. That's not a good combination. That's a cocktail for disaster. But fortunately, this grandmother stepped in. She was able to de-escalate the situation. You hear me? De-escalate and make sure everybody on that flight was safe. Salute to that, to grandma. And that's one thing you don't mess with no grandmother trying to get to her baby, trying to get to her grandbaby. Yeah, you're not gonna win that.
Now, the plane ultimately landed safely. The passenger who reportedly caused the incident not being charged, Michael.
All right, and Mola, okay, thank you. Thank goodness that grandmother was there. Do not mess with grandma, everybody.
That's right. Hey, he said it better than I could. Hey, let me know your thoughts. I mean, would you have intervened like this grandma did? Would you have the the guts, the willingness to stand up and do something like that? Let me know. I probably would, but it would have probably been a different outcome. But I'm glad Granny stepped in and de-escalated the situation. But let me know your thoughts. Uncle Mark signing off. It's on.